So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roma Theory. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I've never felt this nervous before a football game ever. I guess it's normal. I guess it's normal because it's the first. I mean, Conference League was the first final, but obviously Europa League is a step up. I'm very nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I think it's because of the final, obviously. It's also because I'm leaving very early tomorrow morning. And so many things could go wrong in my trip to Budapest, back, stopping there. And if any of the slightest thing goes wrong, then it's not the best of situations. But I'm pretty nervous. I'm pretty nervous about the game, as much as I think everybody is. Very, very, very anxious, nervous. It's normal. It's normal. We just have to put up with it for the next few days until Wednesday comes, and then after Wednesday, regardless of whether we win, we will lose, this anxiety could slowly fade away. But yeah, I mean, look, I wanted to go live today to speak about it. This is kind of like because the match preview will come. It's a pre-recorded match preview, and it will come tomorrow. I wanted to go live today to just it's the last chat. It's basically the last chat that we can all have together before the final, because there will not be any more live streams before the final. There are going to be the pre-recorded match preview and this series which I'm filming, many episodes, which is starting on Wednesday. So this is kind of the last chance to have a chat with everyone, everybody interact. How we feeling? Are we nervous? Are we scared? Are we confident? It's kind of a last chat. Let's go through yesterday's game a bit. This is not a match reaction, but we can go through some things about yesterday's game, and we could also the biggest topic of today is the all or nothing, because we've put ourselves in a position where the Europa League final on Wednesday is not just a final where we lift the trophy and we're happy. That's obviously the most important thing, but that's not just it. You know, that final on Wednesday is worth a Champions League pot 1 spot. That that final on Wednesday is worth 80 million euros when it comes to the transfer window. That's a final which means so many things, and it tastes of so many different flavors that it would be wrong to just focus on the glory thing, even though the glory thing is the most important one. But look, I think the first thing which we have to say, and which I will say, is give a few thoughts on yesterday's game. I think the general thought on yesterday's game is very simple. It's not the result which irritates me. It is the result, because when you were winning for 80 minutes, and then you lose a game because of two silly mistakes. One of them, I rewatched their first goal, and it could have been ruled out because of a potential foul. But you know, when you concede 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes with that lack of concentration, it doesn't prepare you the best way possible for the final. Sevilla also lost, same way as us, against Real Madrid. They were winning 1-0, they lost 2-1 with a Rodrigo brace. So none of these two teams are coming towards the final on great momentum. But I think the thing which irritates me the most of yesterday's game, as I just said, is not the result. Because the result is it makes you irritated, but it's also understandable before a European final. It's understandable because these players are human beings as well, and obviously, let's all be honest, if we were in their space playing yesterday, we wouldn't give a damn about yesterday's game. But obviously, when you're leading and then you lose, it's a bit more sour. But it's not the result which irritates me. Part of it is the result, don't get me wrong, because there could have still been a little chance of us getting top 4. But it's not the result. The thing which irritates me is the fact that we have snubbed the league games for the past 2 months. That's something which I think is unacceptable. That's something which is unacceptable because I know that Europa League is more important, and I know that we've reached the stage in Europa League where we have to go all in, and I've got nothing against that. But the last time we've won in the league was against Udinese. That was before the Feyenoord comeback. We have a 7 streak in this area of no wins. And that, to me, is the thing which irritates me the most. Because top 4 say everything about squad depth, but top 4 was not impossible. We were third after that Udinese win. Then we decided to go all in Europa League, which again, I'm not blaming, because if we win Europa League, then this argument which I'm making is useless. But if we lose Europa League, then we're stabbing ourselves in the heart. Because yes, it is right to go all in Europa League, but top 4 was in our fist pump. It really was. We had top 4 in our hands, and then we just decided to snub league games for the past 2 months, and we went from 3rd position to 7th position. In a hypothetical situation where if Juventus don't get banned, the Juventus are probably going to get banned from European Cups next season. But we are living a hypothetical situation where if Juventus don't get banned and we lose that Europa League final, we could play Conference League next season. And that, to me, irritates me so much, because it's our fault. It's our fault if next season we, by any chance, will be playing Conference League. Because you can't just snub league games. And it's 7 games that we haven't won in the league. I'm not asking to have won all of them. Yesterday's game had to be a win. The Monza game could have been a win. The Bologna game could have been a win. And the Milan game could have been a win. That's 4 games. 4 times 3 is 12 points. Add 12 points right now, where would we be? So that's the thing which irritates me the most. With that being said, you can't say anything about this team. And you can't say anything against this team. Because what this team has done this season is something which has gone against all of our expectations. You know, what this team is doing, and the fact that in 3 days we will be playing a Europa League final is spectacular. It's something incredible. But obviously we have put ourselves in a position where if we win that final, eternal glory. If we lose that final, we go from hell to from paradise to hell in a matter of seconds. Because as I said yesterday in the live watch along, losing the final on Wednesday, in my opinion, would bring a lot of consequences. And all the consequences which I see if we lose that final would bring this team downhill. But again, I want to play that final. There are no favourites in a final. A final is a one game. Anything can happen. One slight detail can change the course of the entire game. It can change the final result. And as much as Seville could be the favourites, we could be the favourites, I want to play that final. Because again, unfortunately in sports, there's a winner and there's a loser. This is a game where a draw doesn't exist. Somebody wins, somebody loses. 50-50 chance. We could be the lucky 50%, we could be the unlucky 50%. But obviously, what I want to see from the players on Wednesday, which I'm sure will happen, I'm convinced I'm going to see this, is understanding the fact that we have decided to gamble, which is good. Sometimes you got to gamble in life. But I want to see the players justifying this gamble. I want to see the players fighting like they've never done before. Because that's the only way you win a final. If you park the bus on Wednesday, if we let Seville dominate us, the goal will eventually come. Just like it did yesterday. We decided to park the bus against Fiorentina in the second half. They dominated us in the second half. The goal came. And same is going to happen in the final if we park the bus. Balanced game. Balanced game where every little detail has to be thought upon. Every single detail of Wednesday's game can change the final result. Every single touch, every single pass, everything has to be accurately done. Because in a final, one slight detail can change everything. And that, spoiler for tomorrow for my predicted 11, that's why Ibanez has to not start Wednesday's game. Because it's that classic Ibanez game where you add pressure and you add nerves. Ibanez is going to bottle it on Wednesday without a doubt. Put Llorente in. He's Spanish. He knows Spanish teams really well. Put him in. And again, I want to play this final. I want to play this final because, again, I can't withstand this anxiety anymore. I cannot withstand this anxiety anymore. I am not exaggerating when I say I haven't slept for the past 3 days. And I'm probably not going to sleep the next 3 days too. So I want this to come. I want this to come very quick. Yeah. I just want this final to come. I've understood that if we win, we win, and if we lose, we lose. Sports is this, and it's the beauty of sports. You never always win, and you never always lose. I'm so fucking nervous. I don't know why. I generally never felt this nervous before a game. You know when you're like, you've got that stomach ache, and then you don't sleep at night, and then you go try eat something, but you're not hungry, and all you do is drink water. That's it's such a torture, but I'm sure I'll be proud of. I'm sure it will be worth it. Right, let's read some comments. Forza Roma sempre. I cannot wait to see this final. This is like a war for Roma, and our last hope is to win. Yeah, look, I've said this so many times. I'm gonna say it again. Winning that final on Wednesday is like that extra. It's like that extra Christmas gift. You know, it's like that gift hidden behind the Christmas tree, which nobody sees, and then you see it, and it ends up being the best gift. Winning the final on Wednesday is like, winning the final on Wednesday would start. It would literally be our first step of us reaching the stairway to heaven. It literally would be, because the consequences if we win the final are only positive consequences. If we lose, unfortunately, it's the opposite. But if we lose, we gotta be strong enough to pull ourselves up. I will definitely not be the same person if we lose that final for at least the next month. Just because when you're that close, knowing that you're probably never gonna ever relive a moment like this, it's just so like 90 minutes can decide everything. Right. Did you see the news that Mourinho is gonna leave at the end of the season? I've read news of Mourinho staying and Mourinho leaving in the same day. So as I've said yesterday in the live watch along, maybe you missed it. I think the only person. Sorry, there are only 3 people in this world right now which know Mourinho's future. Mourinho himself, Dan Fredkin, and Ryan Fredkin, not Thiago Pinto. I don't think Thiago Pinto knows the future of Mourinho. Mourinho knows what his future is. I am convinced about this. I am convinced that the Fredkins and Mourinho know what the solution will be. Obviously, they're not going to announce it right now. They're going to wait until that post-match interview on Wednesday, regardless of the result, to announce it. Do I think he will stay? Do I think he will leave? I think it's literally, again, as much as the game is a 50-50 game, I think the chance of Jose staying or leaving is 50-50. Because it really is. It's such a 50-50. But at the end, it also depends on if we lose, I think Jose leaves. If we win, I think Jose stays. That's kind of the little sum up. It could be more complicated than that, meaning that Jose could leave even if we win. Or Jose could stay even if we lose. But my initial instinct on the Mourinho parenthesis is that if we win, Jose stays. If we lose, Jose leaves. The thing about Mourinho, obviously, is that he got suspended yesterday, meaning that he won't be there in the last Olympico game. Meaning that Wednesday's game could hypothetically be Mourinho's last managerial game. Look, I hope these rumors are fake. I hope at the end of everything Mourinho will realize and will look back at the affection that he's had and that he's receiving in this team, and the love that he has with his players. And I truly have this feeling in my heart that will make him decide to stay. But again, I may be wrong. I think, look, it's very easy to look at Wednesday's final as a potential dead end. It's very easy to do so. It's very easy to look at Wednesday's final and go, if we lose, it's a dead end. it's not a dead end. You know, if we lose, it's not a dead end, it's a step back. And that's something very important. Never, never, never confuse a dead end and a step back. If we lose Wednesday's final, we lose Wednesday's final. If we lose on Wednesday, it's not a dead end, it would just be a step back. Always remember one thing. When you succeed in something, you've always went through a lot of failures. So, if we lose Wednesday's game, it would be hard to digest. I'll prepare everyone here. I will prepare everyone here. If we lose Wednesday's final, the content on this stream on this channel is not going to be the same for the next month. It won't, because I won't be the same. But deep down, we have to realize the fact that if we lose Wednesday's final, we've lost Wednesday's final, and there is nothing we can do about it. It will be a learning lesson, and next season, we go again. And I know I'm focusing on the loss side. There's a 50% chance we win that final. 50% chance is a lot. You know, there is, what? A 1% chance of a person winning a lottery. And lotteries get won. There are, what? A 2% chance of plane crashes. And plane do crash. There's a 50% chance we win that final. 50% chance is a lot. We can win and lift that trophy in Budapest on Wednesday. There's a big chance of us doing it. You look at the statistics, you look at the probability, the chance is there. It's like a coin toss. It literally is a coin flip. We're heads, they're tails. They're tails, we're heads. The chance is there. But obviously, you gotta be prepared if we lose, and you certainly will be prepared if we win. But yeah, look, I don't think there's much to add, because this is one of those games where we could go and speak about hours about this game, but what do we say? What do we? We just have to play this final. That's my conclusion. The conclusion to everything is, I want to play this final. I want to take my chance. But yeah, look, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got any more questions, feel free. Again, as I repeat, this is the last live chat that we can have all together before that final. So get your questions in, get your feelings in. If we play Conference League next season, I don't want any starting players. Use that to give sub minutes and develop young talent. Hi, Simon, Roberto of the stadium. Grande Robby! I can't wait to see this final. That is important to understand our destiny. In your opinion, Mourinho stayed her... Yes, dai, rimane. Dimmi José, la, José Mourinho, la, José Mourinho, la. Saddening to go back to Conference League? No, I don't think we will. I've just said that because that can happen, but I think Juventus will be banned. Greetings from Thailand. Welcome, mate. Hope we can achieve this mission impossible. Remember, in the word impossible, you can always spell I am possible. Lazio 2-2. Wow, I don't care about the league anymore. Not been following any games this weekend apart from Roma yesterday. There will be sunny weather in Budapest. Hopefully, I am making my way tomorrow, mate. I'll be in Budapest on Wednesday. No, Tuesday. Thinking about this final makes me sick. Maguire and Ibanez. Who do you think will make the impact for us with Dybala's doing better. Dybala is doing better. Dybala and Spina are doing a lot of optimism around them, so apparently they will start from the bench. And yeah. Look, lads, bring it on. We've gone through a lot. We've conquered all of Europe. We're never gonna stop. We've started in Bulgaria and we'd ended up in Budapest. We've gone through a lot all together, all the live watch-alongs, all the stadium vlogs. What I want you to do right now is something which I've done before. I've done literally half an hour before starting this stream. What I want you to do right now is go back to the old videos on this channel and look back at every Europa League game. Start with the Ludogorets live watch-along. Go head over to the Helsinki stadium vlog. And then go to the Real Betis stadium vlog. What I want you to do right now is go back to the old videos of this channel and relive this journey that we've lived to reach Budapest. Because it makes you understand and it makes you even prouder of the team. You know, rewatch all of the Real Sociedad live watch-along, Feyenoord vlog, Feyenoord away live watch-along. Do it. Trust me. It makes you understand that we've come a long way and that we need to take our chances. I am going to catch you tomorrow, but obviously I am not going to catch you live. My adventure starts tomorrow. Insane YouTube series is coming your way. My first plane of many modes of transport is tomorrow at like 8 a.m. in the morning. I've got a very early wake-up call. And then the journey starts. It's going to be once in a lifetime experience, regardless of the win or loss. Every single, what the objective of this YouTube series is make you live these moments as if you were there with me. So tomorrow match preview, which is pre-recorded. And then on Tuesday, the first episode of this series will come. And then on Wednesday, stadium vlog from the Puskas Arena. Hopefully, the title of that stadium vlog will be the moment Roma win Europa League versus Seville. Simo, is your dad going with you? No, I'm going with 2 friends and I'm the oldest one. Hashtag responsible one. I'm going with 2 friends. Both of them are younger than me. And Simo responsible. We're crossing all of Europe to reach Budapest. This series is literally going to be insane. So click that bell notification button right now because you do not want to miss no episode. So do it. Lads, I love you all. It's been great speaking with you this season, but now it's the time where we have to say goodbye and we will catch you live all together having a chat on Friday when I am back in Rome. Enjoy this YouTube series. Enjoy the game on Wednesday. Bring it on. Bring it on! I'll catch you soon. Subscribe, smash the like button, do everything right now. I'll catch you very, very soon. Little prayer before we leave. Catch you soon. Let's do this, lads. Let's do this. Let's do this! Let's fucking do this! It's the final countdown. Say goodbye to this background. Alright, wait. Say goodbye to this background because we could add another trophy in the next live stream. Over there. We could add another one. And also, we could remove that Jose poster if he leaves. So many things can happen in this background too. Hopefully we win. Hopefully Jose stays. Catch you soon. Simon, out.